Hey, what's up, guys? So this is gonna be my top 10 punk rock list, and we have some also honorable mentions too. So let's not forget about that, ladies and gentlemen. So first honorable mentions is Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power. The album is Raw Power, and Iggy and the Stooges is the band. Well, Iggy and the Stooges is okay. I like it, just not my personal favorite. Same with the Sex Pistols, where never mind the Bullocks. Here comes the Sex Pistols, of course. Same thing with Iggy and the Stooges. The same could be said for Misfits, Project 50. Like, the first two are basically because I like them, just not my personal favorite. Except for Misfits, it's actually my favorite Misfit album. And Subhuman's Day of the Country Die, well, I almost made it. It's almost made it onto this list. The only reason why I omitted it, because it was... And compared to most of this, it's just, okay, it's good, it's just not the best. Call me a poser if you want now. So next is Black Flag, My War. And with My War, my favorite Black Flag album, you guys do have kind of a good point. Why isn't it on the list? Well, I don't know. And same with Suicidal Tendencies, with the subtitle album, Suicidal Tendencies, which is basically, should be on the list, but not on it. And the last one is Minor Threat, Complete the Skunk. Well, this is a good album if you really want to get into Minor Threat. Not like the most important album of all time. It's one of the most, but not the important. The important one's going to be somewhere on the list. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, let's get on to number 10. Number 10 is MDC, Millions of Dead Cops. I like the album. The problem is, it's not. I wish there was some more. I wish the songs were a little longer, like Corporate Death Burger and Born to Die and everything. So, and the next one is Operation Ivy, Energy. Well, the reason why it's on this list, it could be switched with one of them. I should have done that instead. I feel a little stupid now, but shit happens, Operation Ivy, I like it, and the band's called Operation Ivy. The Energy is the album. I like the album. I actually like ska. These guys actually got me into ska. Specifically, still got punk, but I got ska because of them. Number 8, y'all gonna hate me for this, but it's Green Day Insomniac. Well, Green Day sucks now. I know, common opinion, but Insomniac is actually my favorite Green Day album of all time. And the older Green Day stuff was actually really good, in my opinion. Well, new stuff's, yeah, okay, I guess. And number 7 is Descendants, Milo Goes to College. Well, I really love this album. I really love it. Well, the reason why it could have been high is because most of the other albums, of course, are really better in my opinion. And that's pretty much it. Number 6 is Bad Brains. Bad Brains, self-titled, and the band itself. I really love Bad Brains to death. Like reggae and punk, hardcore punk, be specific. I love it. It's actually great. DOI, which is number 5, DOI, dealing with it. And if you don't know what DOI stands for, it stands for Dirty, Rotten Imbeciles, which basically means a terrible idiot. I know, it's kind of funny, but they're fast. They're actually one of the very first bands to incorporate thrash metal to hardcore punk. Same with Suicidal Tendencies and SOD, which is Stormtroopers of Death. And number 4, as Dead Kennedys, Plastic Surgery Disasters. People would be like, why is Rotting Fruits from Dead Kennedys not on here? Well, I like Holiday in Cambodia from Dead Kennedys, but the album is good. I kind of like Plastic Surgery Disasters slightly better, in my opinion. A lot of people are going to come to my house and kill me now. Number 3 is Buzzcocks, Singles Going Steady. There was actually going to be... I actually was not going to put that on there, but I listened to it, and I'm like, this is actually not bad. I actually really love it. So I actually put it on there, because it's really good. And number 2 is Ramones, self-titled, and the band itself. Well, number 1 and number 2 are on there because they're iconic albums. The rest are actually the ones I like. And without these two, there wouldn't really be punk without them. Same with number 2. So what's number 1? Is it Sex Pistols? Is it The Clash? Is The Clash? Well, I actually don't really care that much. I like some of the songs, but I really don't like the Clash. Number one is MC5 with kick out jams. People like to say, oh, people from England, British people created punk, but I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. It's actually MC5 that created punk, and they're actually from America, specifically Detroit, Michigan. And this album is a legendary classic. These guys actually birthed punk. Some other bands did too, like The Who and the Kinks and the Beatles. Some people like to say they birthed punk, but MC5 really birthed it. Like those bands basically helped get what punk what it is today. Like created the punk sound, but they weren't really punk themselves. MC5 basically birthed that. Took those things and incorporated to their kick out the jams and basically amped it, basically. And basically took on the punk title, basically. And without MC5, there won't be Ramones, there won't be Clash, there won't be basically Sex Pistols, Iggy, and all the other bands. Iggy and MC5 are the true godfathers of punk rock. Same with the Ramones, Sex Pistols, and the Clash. But the Clash is like the angel of punk, and the rest of them are basically like the gods of the punk, in my opinion. So that's basically my top 10 punk rock albums. If you guys loved it, then I'm glad. If you guys didn't like it, then I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. So have you guys have a nice day. If you guys love these albums and heard of it, then good. If you have not heard of it, I suggest you listen to all of these I just mentioned, all the honorable mentions, and the top 10 list. And I guess I'll see you guys next time, and I'm out. Bye.